Hey guys, what's going on? How's it going? I have been going through some stuff. I've been really confused about life lately, and there's been a lot that I've had to figure out, and I'm obviously still going to have to figure out because, you know, you can't figure out life. I've just been kind of in an existential crisis for the past year. Some significant things that have happened recently that have really just like cleared up. You might think it's silly for anybody to be going through something like that, or for somebody to have the time, you know, to ponder about the things in life and, you know, why we're here, or who we are, what is consciousness. I know a lot of other people around the world are probably suffering and going through other things. That's not something that they can take the time to really deal with. And plus, a lot of those people have religion to kind of compensate for that, and, you know, it does that for them. But for me, I've been through a lot of religious abuse, I think. I've had a lot of you ask me after, you know, leaving the church, where my faith has been, being an out gay man, coming to terms with who I am and learning to love myself, whether or not God is still in my life, or whether or not I believe anymore. I kind of want to start off from the beginning and let you know what's been going on in my life that has kind of led up to this point. August 30th was a few days ago, and that was the 13th anniversary of my dad dying. I was 10 years old. You know, life got really real in that moment in my life, and I really didn't know how to see the world. I'm not trying to get like depressing about this, like guys, like that's just, you know, that's something that shook my world. Obviously that's gonna drive me to ask questions and like try to understand. My mom struggled so hard to support me and my sister. We had just moved to a new city in Virginia. I was in the Bible Belt area of the US. The three of us grieved in our own ways. At this point, I felt like my dad and God were up in heaven watching me, having gay thoughts, doing gay things. I just felt so consumed with guilt all the time. And so around my 7th grade year, I had gotten involved in a church by getting invited to a Super Bowl party, and I met the youth pastor, and for some reason I felt this like attraction to him as a, you know, like a father figure. I immersed myself in the church because I felt this sense of community and family. I dealt with other friends dying, I dealt with grandparents dying. I felt like at any point I could die and God was going to send me to hell. And for years I furthered the religious abuse by, you know, trying to cure myself. You know, these conservative people who think that like this is like the worst thing that you could possibly be and have to deal with. Ultimately, the church ended up kicking me out. And then I had to go off to college right after that. The biggest thing was like I could not reconcile my faith with being gay. Like I couldn't. It was like I couldn't even get the words out of my mouth. I couldn't even say I'm gay. It was just so scary for me. And to answer your question, where like my faith is in all this, like I don't believe in that stuff anymore. It just seems so long ago, and you know, it's been 5 years since I've been out. Time goes on, you grow up, things are gonna constantly change. In the past year, like, you know, to be completely honest, I don't believe in God anymore. I'm not religious at all anymore. I'm happy, and you know, I don't need to have all the answers, even though for the past year I've just been obsessing over it, trying to get over everything, which I thought, you know, I was, but you know, I wasn't. I'm not anxious anymore. Life is so much bigger than I thought it was. So much bigger. I'm not against believing in God or having religion. I still feel like I'm connected with everyone else. And what I've learned about like consciousness and through quantum mechanics, like I became obsessed. I think the best thing you can do is go against everything you believe and search for answers. You're not gonna have life figured out. I think life in general still will never make sense. I think we'll never have the answers. We'll never understand what the deal is. Deciding to like not know has been one of the biggest things that has given me stress, but it has finally kind of like freed me. Getting to be here has been an amazing gift. I have made connections with people and have made friends, and being here has completely changed my life. I haven't felt settled or stable in a really long time. And I appreciate the people who are letting me stay here for the next month or so to help me like get myself more together, and I think I'm ready to like just start living again, you know? Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.